Hey yo, this is Anime Addiction 00, and I figured that since I have a little bit of time, I'm going to try and do a quickie video, because this is a pretty quick game to show. So this one's called Audiosurf, and I'm not quite sure how to describe it. It just says ride your music, and that's pretty much what you do. Or you could say you play to the music. So in any case, the game is pretty much about you can choose these characters at different difficulty levels and also increase the difficulty of the track, but you pretty much choose music and it'll create the track before you start, so it pretty much matches the music and it gets pretty cool. But before I show anything, I just want to do a little warning because they did give one. I'm not sure which ones I'll show yet, but some of them, since they can get pretty crazy, they have a lot of colors and it can go kind of fast, so maybe if you have a sensitive stomach or you can't take a lot of colors and moving around, you probably shouldn't watch or just be very careful. Just want to be sure. So in any case, probably a whole bunch of you have heard of it. I haven't heard of it until semi-recently, like maybe about a year and a half ago, and I just bought it for myself last year, maybe during the Christmas sale, because it was really cheap. So I guess I'm going to show you the game. I'm not going to show any music I own because I actually don't have anything downloaded on here. I'm not sure if there'll be copyright issues with the song I'll choose, so maybe I'll do one like a little bit later and see if the audio gets removed because it's being stupid. Then I won't do any more like that, so I'll just do any preloaded music that Audiosurf comes with. So, enough of my rambling for the moment. These are the characters you can choose from. So here's the casual characters. You have something called a mono. Simply hit colors and avoid grays, so it's the easiest one. The normal gameplay usually consists of you can take any of the colors. I'm not sure, I can't remember if there are grays included to avoid, but usually you just try to avoid overfilling your columns. You'll probably see it once you see the gameplay, but you're supposed to just match bunches of colored columns and not overfill it, because if you don't bunch them up correctly and like do every other color differently, it'll overfill and it's kind of like your ship crashes for a little bit and you can't do any more points and you're kind of invisible while you recover, so it's points lost and So mono is the easiest, and you got something called Point Man. You hold spacebar for hint arrows, which I'm not sure what that means, maybe to help you make matches, and catch blocks with the left click to use them later. So I'm guessing you don't automatically collect the blocks, you left click them and then you use them whenever you want to. I'm still not sure how that works. Maybe you do the spacebar. I've only done the mono one so far because I'm pretty noob. Anyway, double vision, you control two cars. You can play with a friend if you want to, or by yourself if you're that good. And pro characters are medium difficulty. You have mono pro. You again hit colors and avoid grays. For a stealth bonus, you hit no grays, and then you get some special skills involved. For left click, you can widen, and a right click, you can jump. Widen means you can, it's kind of difficult to explain, but when you go down the track of the music, or the music stage, or whatever, there's pretty much 3 rows, and if you hold the left click, you'll see little arrows come out, and then you'll be able to collect all the blocks in that area, so you gotta be careful if there's grays, but it's helpful if there's a lot of colored blocks all at once. You can right click to jump if there's too many grays to avoid or something. Vegas says it shuffles the board, generate extra power-ups. I'm not quite sure what that means, but it might make it difficult and shuffle the colors that you've gathered. I don't know, I should try it later. Eraser, you can pick a color and make it disappear, and erase mistakes to set up chain reactions. It sounds kind of difficult. Pointer Man Pro, a pro version of Point Man, pretty much. Pusher, you can push blocks left to right. DV Pro, so double vision pro, two cars. So some of them don't get extra skills from like casual to medium. Medium, the difficulties in general do increase the amount of obstacles to avoid and the blocks there. And stuff like that. So if you play like a really fast song on hard, you'll probably get work cut out for you. So yeah, there's also pros like Ninja Mono, which looks really awesome. Hit colors and avoid grays. For stealth bonus, hit no grays again. Left click, you still have the widen skill, but right click, you can no longer jump, and instead you have Shuriken, which you can toss out any grays you've accumulated after a certain amount of time, I think. You have Eraser Elite. So it's the same thing. The Point Man Elite is the same, just harder difficulty. Pusher Elite is the same. Oh wait, actually it's not. It says keep the board clear for extra points, so I guess the more you push the block side to side and the more matches you get. And the more you keep the board clear, the more points you get. And Double Vision Elite. Same thing as all the other Double Visions. Okay, so instead of me blabbering away with no sound because the music stops, let me actually show you something. Well, actually, there's just one more quick thing. There's something called Iron Mode if you didn't think Elite Mode on a very fast song was hard enough. Iron Mode is faster, allows no overfills, and is generally pretty punishing and do it for bragging rights, but I'm fine without bragging rights, to be honest, because I've been just sticking to the monos right now. And since mono doesn't have as many crazy colors, I'll just stick to that one first. And you can choose from a whole bunch of music, so like if you download anything, I don't think I have music on here. Yeah, no, I don't. For some reason, it's going into like, oh yeah, other documents, duh. And those are just recent songs I've played before. I guess you can play a music CD if you have one. I'm kind of not sure if it would work, but maybe I should test that out one time too. Since I own the CD, maybe there won't be copyright issues, but I don't know. Copyright things are really complicated and nitpicky with YouTube. But apparently I have something called the Orange Box soundtrack. I don't know if it comes with every single thing of Audiosurf, but since it's also other games audio, I'm not sure if I should use it. That might be one of the first videos I try and see if there's a copyright nitpick. So for now, I'll just do the default one that it comes with. And I can finally show you this game. Because goodness, I didn't think I would talk this much. Bleh. And then while you're waiting for it, you can see the, I was just gonna say while you're waiting for it to load, but it loaded really fast. So this also tells you the layout of the level. Travel time will be about, so the song is about 2 minutes and 46 seconds. Traffic congestion might mean how many blocks there are. It shows the song's shape. You'll climb uphill during calm parts and fly downhill during intense parts. You can also choose little sound effects or no sounds once you get a block. And character info will go here, and that's how I knew about the shuriken and stuff, but I don't know much about the other ones. So don't worry, you get all their info and stuff. You also have options to increase mouse speed. You can also use a gamepad with this. You can choose sound effects volume, God, I can't talk. Menu music volume. There you go. If I take it slow, I can actually say words clearly. What do you know? So you can also do a whole bunch of graphic details, and I wonder if I should turn some down so I don't lag too much. I'll leave it and test it later. You also get random tips over here. Avoid overfills with casual characters. If you overfill a column, you lose points. With pro and elite characters, you become a ghost and are unable to hit cars until your respawn meter fills up. Okay, so they call the little colors cars, like you're on a race or something. So casual characters, you just lose points, and that's what I mentioned before. With other ones, you become a ghost and aren't able to hit anything or get points until you can recover. So yeah, you have all these random tips here, and forget freaking tips and just go. Just go. You can see the little layout and zooming over here. Oh man, it looks crazy. And yet it's a lot flashier with the harder difficulty, so I think there's a difference with that. Because it does just seem a little bit flashier and a whole bunch more colors and stuff going on. Either that or it's just because it's a darker background so it seems crazier. I don't know which one would be harder for the eyes, to be honest, but at least I gave the warning just in case. So I'll probably be quiet at certain points to actually let you hear the music and you can see, which things match the music. If you look at the little engine on the back of the little floating ship, you can see that the bass of the song is matching like the hum of the engine or the vibrations, and when I get a car, what they call it, this little splash of color follows, and also the little background things floating around match the music, and the little bumps match the music too. So if anything, I just really like that you can play to your music. This is, I think a couple of games like this have been released so far about it, but this one does it really well, I think. See, honestly, it's not really much to show because it's not that much of a crazy song. I might do one on harder difficulty just to see what it's like, or try and download a harder song and see if there's a copyright issue with it. If there is, I'll just take it down. And just to see how crazy it can be, and it's probably gonna lag like crap, but when it runs smoothly, the game is amazing. And yes, it will do that, because it matches the speed. If there's like a slow point, and suddenly you know it's gonna go faster, you're like, oh god, I'm gonna run into all these obstacles and stuff. But yeah, Mono's the easiest one. It's, not much for points, and if you do want to try sign up for like leaderboards, I think you can do that, or scoreboards, or go for higher scores. You're probably gonna want to do the other characters. Even the pointer on the casual mode can get a lot more points than just this basic Mono can. There's a bit of a strategy which blocks you could choose too, because in the normal play mode, once you get to intense parts, the blocks become red, so you can choose those for the most points. But it's also going to be pretty chaotic, so you should probably be careful. So anyway, that's pretty much it. That's Audiosurf.
Has its own high scoreboard.
Here
are the top internet scores for this song.
Yes, you.
Log in.
Why'd you randomly tell me that already? I mean, again, you already told me. Oh, I didn't know that. Oh, cool. Okay, so there's achievements, which is good, and there's an okay amount. Because, people like achievements to achieve things. I don't know how I'd log in, because does it use my Steam account? I'll probably test that later, also. But yes, this is Audiosurf. Pretty much it, and it'll change depending on which song you choose, and it'll probably be awesome to do it to songs you really like. And really chaotic doing elite characters on like a really fast song, like a Dragon Force song, and since they're pretty long, hopefully, you can keep your concentration. And on Iron mode, I would probably tear my hair out with that example if I tried that. So anyway, Audiosurf is, available on Steam, of course. And because of the indie sale going on, it's on sale instead of for $10 for about 17 or 18 more hours from now. It will be on sale for about $2.50 if you want to check it out. So anyway, guys, bye.